Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and the International Court of Justice. This is the court that is actually attached to the United Nations, have ordered Israel to stop the Rafah assault or the Rafah Offensive in response to the South Africa's complaint. So according to the latest news, this is actually rather breaking is yesterday's news. Over the past 24 to 48 hours, the ICJ, the International Court of Justice, ordered Israel to stop. This is in response to the complaint from South Africa. So ICJ in this ruling say that the Rafah crossing must be open for unhindered provision of aid and basic services, and take measures to ensure that the United Nations can continue to do any inquiry and fact-finding mission or any other investigation bodies mandated by the United Nations to investigate the allegation of genocide. So because the South Africa's complaint is about genocide, so UN say Israel, you must stop so that we can send in investigators to investigate if the South Africa's complaint is true or not. So according to the official statement, they say that the state of Israel shall, which is actually a pretty weak word, shall, because it's like they can do or do not. Will is a much stronger word, but of course this is in the reaction to actually the fact that United Nations don't really have the policing power. They cannot really force Israel into it per se. So shall, in conformity with its obligation under the Convention of Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, and in view of the worsening conditions of life faced by civilians in the Rafah Governorate, immediately halt this military offensive and other actions in the Rafah Governorate, and it will, which may inflict the Palestinian group in Gaza conditions of life and bring about physical destruction or in whole or in part. So basically, this ICJ basically just simply tell Israel to stop. And of course, this is going to trigger Israel. As I mentioned before, Israel don't really care. I said this right in the beginning at the just after October 7th, that no, Israel will just do whatever they want to do, regardless of the world. And so they indeed went defiant against the World Court ruling. What happened to my photo, my image? Okay, yeah, see, his face is not happy about this. So of course, this is a foul photo. No, this is not the reaction photo. But anyway, Netanyahu is extremely unhappy about this development. So the Israeli ministers collectively have dismissed the ICJ's ruling, and they vow to continue to fight to rescue its hostages and defeat Hamas. And it has been half a year already, this hostage taking, and yeah, really hard to imagine that the hostage are still around, or that they will be treated badly and then still can last for half a year. It's a bit hard to imagine. It must be a pain to keep these hostages around and keep them alive and keep them well fed or something, because it's half a year under in a war zone. So regardless, Netanyahu's office rejected the allegations brought about by South Africa as false, outrageous, and morally repugnant. So in the official statement, Israel said that they are acting based on its right to defend its territory and its citizens, consistent with the moral values and compliance with international law. So the operation in Rafah will be conducted in a way that will not inflict. So I reversed the words. But anyway, would not be conducted in a way that may inflict on the Palestinian civilian population in Gaza conditions of life, which will bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. Basically, this is a total copy and paste of the ICJ's ruling. And this defiant is just not in words. They literally just strike Rafah, regardless of what is said. And so they immediately continue with their operation. They don't really care about this ruling, because they already said that the court is wrong. So they just went ahead and continued the fight. So otherwise, Palestine itself, the real Palestine, not the Hamas, the real Palestine, or actually I'm not even sure its legitimacy because they lost the election to Hamas. But this is a complicated situation. Clearly, the Palestinian authorities, president have to welcome this ruling because because both its enemies are suffering. You have to understand the Palestinian authorities has no love for Hamas. They are enemies with Hamas. Gaza has been ruled by Hamas separately away from the Palestinian Authority all this while, ever since Gaza has been forcefully taken over by Hamas through military means. After they refused to acknowledge Israel's right to existence, then cause a rift between the incumbent government, the Palestinian Authority, and with Hamas. So they broke up. They refuse to recognize. International community also do not recognize Hamas in their victory because they cannot be ruling Palestine, as if they do not recognize Israel, then the entire Palestinian authority will be invalidated, because that was the agreement to allow Palestine to continue to exist as a possible state, moving to a statehood with Israel's blessing. So this didn't work out, and then they break up. So Israel wiped out whatever they can of Hamas in the West Bank. Palestinian Authority continued to hold the position there, but in Gaza it's a bit different. Hamas acted faster and they are more powerful over there. They basically kicked out, and not even kicked out. I think they killed all the anti-Hamas people in terms of the Palestinian authorities. So basically they wrestled control of Gaza, and basically essentially in the olden days we'll just call it the kingdom of Gaza, but in modern day people are very confused. Basically Gaza became a kingdom, Hamas kingdom of Gaza, which is why they have self-rule and everything, and of course Israel is not happy about it and just surround it and blockade it. But it is what it is. So this, I just want to talk a bit more about this because this is the nuances. Palestinian Authority don't like Israel as well, because Israel is their oppressor, but they also don't like Hamas. So when Israel attack Hamas, the reality is this guy, LCC, I believe, not LCC. What is his name? I forgot his name. So the name drop off. So this is the president of Palestine. He's very happy. So the Palestinian authorities, the leadership is very happy because they do not need to do elections, because they know that doing elections is a bad idea. They will lose the election, and also nobody actually pressures Palestine to do another election, which is very interesting. Suddenly, because Hamas took power in Gaza, suddenly Palestine do not need democracy anymore, and this guy has been a dictator of Palestine authorities, basically West Bank, all this while. And but he's not a full dictator in a way that he have no control over his land, because Israel basically can do whatever they want. So Palestine Authority don't like Israel. They also don't like Hamas. These two fight each other, and both have a lot of pain, makes him very, very happy. So but regardless, in geopolitics, in diplomacy, there are certain things you must do. For example, this ICJ order came, he have to welcome it. He cannot keep quiet. He cannot say that no, he don't welcome, or he cannot just keep quiet about it. He have to welcome because he claims the citizens, he claims the people of in Gaza, the Palestinian people living in Gaza. He claim it. This is part of his citizens, although he do not rule them. So the same thing, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, many countries, Indonesia, I think Malaysia, all have endorsed, all welcome this ICJ order. Generally speaking, they have no choice either. Even if they disagree, they will still welcome such an order. So because if you don't, then you will just piss off your own population, your own Muslim population. So this is just politics. So anyway, this is the current situation regarding the Israel-Palestine situation. I will do another video regarding the Gaza pier situation, because I don't want to clash it all in one video, so it might get a bit too long, and then you guys don't watch it, then waste my effort. So anyway, I do it as another video. If you're interested, look out for it. And thank you for watching. Do press the like button. Let me know in your comments. I know a few of you guys are gonna be super triggered, but yeah, I mean, just watch the actions, the decision made by all the different sides, and take away your bias as much as you can. Try to watch it from a third eye, and you will start to realize whatever I said is true. It's politics, it's power, it's self-interest. There's motivations involved. Everybody just wants what they want. Most people is actually not that autistic, not autistic. Not everybody is so world loving like Michael Jackson. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next update.